All right, all right, all right. So I have a sort of poll going on the channel because obviously it's harder to cheat when I don't make it an actual poll, and I got to see the comments for what I should stream tonight. But literally everything, well, not everything, but nothing has more than 2 votes. Or sorry, nothing has more than 1 vote. Everything is at 1 vote. That has a vote anyway. So I guess it's dealer's choice, right? I'm gonna just pick one. So I figured in the meantime, I'll do a Red Eye Raw. See if there's any more that get added on when I get in, and if anything changes, then I will figure it out. But for now, I guess I'm just picking. I could just pick one of the ones that was chosen, or I could be a rebel and pick one that wasn't chosen, or just pick one that wasn't even on the list, right? That's what I get for giving 15 fucking options, though, right? Let's see. But it is, in fact, Friday. So that's nice. Friday night. Guess I could do more Telltale's Walking Dead. Just throw a curveball and do that. Hey, Evie. What's up? What? What? But yeah, the quote in the title of this stream is obviously a Dr. Tran quote. Evie, for hell's sake. I never understood, why did they change the name of Sierra Mist to Starry now? Because that's what I got this phone leaning on, is a Starry bottle, like it's just Sierra Mist, right? Lemon lime soda, same thing as Sprite, just Pepsi's version. Why they change it to Starry? Sierra Mist is a way better name. Starry just sounds fucking stupid. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I guess I'll just decide once I get back in the house. I'm in your house. I always love that. For some reason, I fucking love that scene in Aqua Teen with the like weird like where Shake's watching the TV and he sees himself on it. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is my sitcom." With and then he's like, "I'm in your house," with a horror twist. Put my headphone case in the house, as I do sometimes. What's up, Andy? Wow, 2 likes already. That was quick. I should do the second playthrough of the Watchmen game at some point as well. With don't worry, I saw the airplane that time because the airplanes in the sky really do stand out at night. Okay, Andy, I wasn't worried about that. Why would I care if you saw the fucking airplane? There's been like 2 or 3 of them already, so... Yeah, I do. I am at a loss just because, like I said, nothing had more than 1 vote. But I do like that it makes it a lot harder for people to cheat because I can see who everyone's comment is. So that's been pretty good. And I'm basically only going to acknowledge comments from people that I recognize most likely. But luckily, you and like your alt and D all are pretty obvious, and Rees are just as obvious, even when he tries not to be. Could also try Fallout Tactics and see how that plays. Because I think it's going to play similarly to the gameplay of the combat in Fire Emblem or something, because it's a tactical RPG, right? Could also just watch a movie or something. Do a red eye theater or something like that. I have a shit show that we did the day before I got able to upload to YouTube again. So I should upload that, I guess. Because we did on Rumble. But I can download the file and upload to YouTube as well. Um... You guys want good Fallout YouTubers? There's a lot of ones I've been watching lately. I wish Mitten Squad uploaded still. I hope he's okay. But there's been a lot of them I've been watching, like Nurbit, Oxhorn a little bit here and there. Synonymous. Those are the ones I remember by name right off. There's another one called Ya Boy that I watched a few tonight that was pretty interesting. Huh. The main food I've had today was I had pasta from Pizza Hut, as well as regular breadsticks and cheese breadsticks from Pizza Hut. I had the pasta before work and ate a couple of the breadsticks, and then when I got home I had a couple more breadsticks. But then at work I bought some Pop-Tarts and Sun Chips from the vending machine. That's what I'm going on today. Haven't had any Dr. Pepper, can you believe that? I've had Coke. I guess the only caffeine I've had is Coke. And then it's gay. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Corbin and I have actually recorded the next Sarge and Friends. Just now, Corbin's just doing the art for it, which always takes a little while. But the episode in question will be the most offensive one yet, so that'll be something. Whenever I smoke a cigar, I always debate if I want to do a stream or if I want to read more of The White Pill by Michael Malice, because I tend to read that while I'm smoking. Good book. Like I said, I think it's probably his best book. I've only read, I think, 7 chapters now. I'm like halfway through it, to be fair, through the book. And I've got like 40, like maybe slightly less than 40 hours left of Atlas Shrugged, his audiobook. I watched this Indian movie the other day called RRR, and that movie was a fucking roller coaster. It was all over the place. Like, hey, Evie, what's up? I swear to God, if you push this thing, yeah, okay, see you around. God damn it! You go away and then you sneak up and surprise me. Good, Evie? But the movie was like at times like ridiculous, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And it was also like really ham-fisted with a lot of its messaging, I thought early on, because like it had like, you know, British like Imperials running India and being like really cruel and stuff. But then I found out apparently it was like based on a true story, but I guarantee you it didn't happen the way it happens in the fucking movie, because it's ridiculous with some of the stuff they do in it. You have to remember, I'm a guy who spent hundreds of hours watching all the SpongeBob episodes and having done so multiple times too. Okay, Andy. You keep bumping the table. There's wheels on that thing, Evie. What? What the hell do you want? Evie, for fuck's sake. You get so much attention, but you're so starved for it somehow. Why is that? But yeah, that movie RRR. There were times where I didn't like it. There were times where I thought it was crazy and stupid but funny. And then I realized when you get to like the end of the second act, or maybe it's the third act of the movie, I think maybe it might be an hour into it. It might be when there's an hour left. I don't know. It's a 3-hour movie, but there's one point when I realized that I liked the movie where that one of the main characters' name is Beam, which again I guess he's a real guy. And there's a scene where the other main character Raju or Raja, I think it's Raju, has to like whip him, and like Beam refuses to like submit. That's a good scene. What year would you say the golden era of video games died? Again, that's a really that's a hard question, Andy. Um, like if we're talking so, I think that because there's multiple metrics first off to measure video games on, but I think for me personally, my favorite era of gaming was probably like 360 Xbox Live if we're talking like multiplayer. If we're talking like single player, like original Xbox, PS2, Nintendo 64, PS1, like those are all really good eras. So that's not really an easy question to answer. I just know that I don't like modern games because they're far too multiplayer focused. But the thing is, I still play a decent amount of modern games because there are still good ones. So I don't have a straight answer for you on that. Like, I guess for me, like, what is it? Is it 7th generation that's the original Xbox, or is that 6th generation? But I think, like, original Xbox PS2, that generation, was probably, like, the duration of games. But, like, even then, there's a lot of great stuff that came before it and a lot of great stuff that came after it. I think the golden era of Xbox Live was the 360. That's an easy question. Xbox Live on the 360 was a whole different experience from what you get now. Because the other thing is, when you're using the term golden age or golden era, there's the colloquial sense of the word where I'm saying that this is my favorite era, or I think this is the objective best era. And then there's like the terms where people actually like have like a defined time. Like the golden age of cinema is a specific era in movies. And then there was the silver age and the bronze age. But the thing is, for me, it's hard to say what I would say colloquially, what I would consider the golden age if we're talking like, you know, what I think is the greatest. So, I don't know. I don't get too caught up in those terms. With Simpsons, I say the golden age is seasons 1 through 10, though. That's easy. Then with like South Park, I think peak South Park is like South Park at its absolute best is like probably season 5 through 14. I think that's like the best era of South Park. I think computers having webcams became common around the era of laptop computers. Yeah, every laptop has one, so that makes sense. I know all of my really old computers did not have built-in webcams. Well, the thing is, you could get a webcam, though, on older computers. I mean, the webcam I use is a fucking Xbox 360 Vision camera when I use the webcam on the computer, which I kind of got as a joke because I wanted to use my computer to do video chats, and some people like to talk to me face to face rather than just hearing my voice when we were doing those chats, and I didn't really care. So, as a joke, I bought an Xbox 360 Vision camera because it's shit quality, and also kind of nostalgic. But I mean, there was a whole age on my channel where it was your home for shitty webcam videos, right? That reminds me, I have Tubba. I found him. So I can do a Tubba the Heart episode 4 if I wanted to. Wonder if it'd have the same fucking weird issue that it did with the Yick Man Cometh. What kind of live stream is this? This is what's called a Red Eye Raw. It's basically just sitting and chatting while I smoke a cigar. That's all it is. It doesn't have to have a cigar to be a Red Eye Raw, but you know, sometimes when I come out here and have a cigar, I decide to read more of The White Pill by Michael Malice. Other times I decide to stream it. It really just depends on my mood. And since I'm still waiting for a conclusive answer on what I should stream tonight, that will determine whether or not I decided to just do this for now, and then once I finish this, I'll just pick something. I would personally say the golden era of gaming was from Super Nintendo Entertainment System, so 1990, all the way up until 2012 when the Wii U came out. Yeah, okay. Let's see, what else? Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, but with that movie I was talking about earlier, RRR, there's this fucking scene where they had this like big like epic like final battle at the end of the movie. Um, and like the entire scene, Raja is like riding on Beam's shoulders, and it's the most ridiculously like video game logic thing I've ever seen, and I love it. I guess early on in the movie they have a really ridiculous thing too, where they like have a horse and a motorcycle and like jump them both off a bridge and then like swing to like save this kid. And like they just knew to do that with like hand signals they gave each other. Like I said, the movie's fucking crazy, and it has a bunch of like weird like Indian like music videos like you see when you go to a curry restaurant because they got to have those big musical numbers. Even GameCube has a lot of good titles. Oh yeah, GameCube's great, despite the system's short 6-year lifespan. Yeah. GameCube was my like not the one that I played. Like, so of that generation of consoles, the one I probably played the most was the original Xbox. Although I played the PS2 quite a lot as well. Um, didn't really play the Dreamcast when it came out. I always thought that was part of like the same generation as like PS1 and 64, but no, it's the same generation as PS2. Again, I don't know if it's sixth or seventh. I lose a little bit. I don't retain the information on that. I guess I'm not too good with console generations, but um, let's see. Um, yeah, I need to do more of the. I'll still be streaming that exclusive New Vegas playthrough on Rumble as well. I also have that New Vegas playthrough running on here. You might have noticed some alternate universe Andy saying the same Fallout Shelter comment. Yeah, I know, Andy, and I'm only counting it as one vote for all of them. That's why I have the. That's why I'm doing it this way instead of using polls because it's a lot harder for you guys to cheat. Um, just like how all of Ree's alters spamming do live responses. Which granted wasn't on the list, but I mean it is a good idea. It's just we'll see what I decide to do when I get it, because everything's everything's just sitting at one vote apiece. I have so many things I need to work on video wise too. Like I always go on about this, and it's always the same things because I'm just so lazy, tired, or caught up in other shit. Like streaming is so much easier, and I don't like that I do so much streaming, obviously. Of course, there's plenty of websites with dedicated to webcamming, including some really naughty ones. But yeah, obviously, Andy. Okay. Um, and those ones are what we call pathetic. Like OnlyFans is like the most pathetic fucking website that simps go to because they want to give money to thoughts who don't care about them, don't respect them, and just do garbage content when you could just get porn for free. What's up, Evie? You want to go back inside, don't? Yeah, you do. She perked up when I said that. All right, you want me to let you back inside? Yeah? Want to go back inside? Yeah? Okay, hang on. Let's go back inside. I'll be right back. I'm going to go let the dogs back inside. Or probably just Evie, because Kiki will probably still stay out here with me. All right, let's go. Let's go. As I suspected, Kiki stayed out here when Evie went in. Yeah, fucking, what was I gonna say? I think I've hinted to this before, but yeah, it's true. Fugitive Red Eye has not live streamed any Nintendo systems released after 2000. Is that true? That's probably true. When did the Game Boy Advance come out? Because I've streamed plenty of Game Boy Advance games, so if that came out after 2000, then you're wrong. Although here's the thing, I have streamed Nintendo games that came out after 2000 and on original hardware, like Conker's Bad Fur Day. Because that game came out in 2001. Granted, the 64 came out before that, obviously. Granted, the Game Boy Advance games I'm streaming is on the fucking Retron where I put the cartridge in, so, you know. There's this thing, what was it called? Some, like, unique game thing, right? Except for Game Boy Advance, though? Okay. Well, there you go. No, there's this one, I forget what it was called. I looked it up the other day, because there's this, like, third-party gaming system thing that's doing, like, a re-release of Duke Nukem 1 and 2, but it's, like, super limited. And, like, all the, like, special edition consoles are sold out. I was going to get one, because they had, like, actual, like, consoles for it, because it's normally a handheld, whatever it was called. I wanted to get that because then I could play Duke Nukem 1 and 2, like, remastered. Like, granted, I have Duke Nukem 2 on Game Boy Color, technically, because it's a heavily modified port of Duke Nukem 2, and it's just called Duke Nukem. But, like, I know for the box art for Duke Nukem 1 and 2, apparently they use, like, AI art, and, like, people got really upset about that. And so then they apologized for it, I guess. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if they used AI art for the box art. Why would I care about that? Like, if it's just a port of games that have existed since the fucking 90s, why would I care what they use for the box art? I mean, it looked good. People criticized how, like, it looked bad. It didn't look bad to me. That reminds me, I need to finish re-editing and re-uploading the previous Duke Nukem Forever stream. Since it was, like, kind of split up. Where, like, 10 minutes of it was on a stream that became a multiplayer stream, and then the rest of it was its own stream. The only way I can think of long playing or beating Fallout Shelter is until you officially run out of new stuff to do in the game, even though it still doesn't have a proper ending to my knowledge. No, it doesn't. It's an open-ended game. There's actually quests in it, though, that I haven't unlocked yet, because you gotta have an overseer's office to do quests. I also need to play more Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. As frustrating and repetitive as that game is. It's one of those nights where I keep blowing smoke in my eye and it's driving me nuts. Dude, there's this fucking chick at my work today that kept, like, going like this and shit like that. And, like, eventually I had to be like, are you okay? I eventually sent her home because I guess she was feeling sick or something, but part of me thinks she was just playing that up to get out of work in a trailer by herself. But then again, I heard YouTube is actually giving real money to some of those game channels. Well, no shit, Andy. It's called monetization. So maybe they do believe in preservation. No, YouTube doesn't give a shit about preservation, Andy, at all. That is not even a thought process for YouTube. Game preservation has never once crossed anyone's mind at the company of YouTube, I am willing to wager. Whether for or against, I don't think they really care about that. What the hell was that thing called, though? Was it like Evercade or something like that? Might have been like Evercade or something. Video game preservation is literally one of the reasons I bought a capture card in the first place, plus the Elgato HD 60S Plus really only works with gaming systems anyways. Yeah, that's what it's for. Like, granted, I could use a capture. I could use my capture card on a VCR if I wanted to, using my converter or adapter, whatever you want to call it. But that's a good way to get in trouble for copyright. Plus, my VCR is toast. I have to use Kyler's VCR now because my good VCR broke. I did a video on it forever ago. Yeah, it was a Red Eye Raw while like a year ago. Might not have been that. I don't remember, but it was a while ago. It might have been like a year ago. I think it's bad for VCRs to just leave tapes in them, and I think that might have been what did it because there was a tape sitting in it for like a year or two. Because Spencer's VCR got fucked up too from leaving a tape in it for a long time. Like, so I think that's just bad for VCRs. He didn't do it apparently, like because it's not his VCR, it's his family VCR. Now I was gonna stop for food on the way home rather than just eating more breadsticks, but like everywhere was fucking busy as shit. So I'm just like, nah, I'll just eat more breadsticks. But I'm all caught up on Beavis and Butthead now. I watched 2 episodes last night, so now I'm caught up because it let me watch today's, well, like today meaning Thursday because it's technically after midnight now, but it let me watch the most recent episode right as it hit midnight last night, so that was pretty cool. The Cucumber Clan just posted in the community post 2 more Barbie related stuff. Using one of them as a profile picture. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the Barbie thing. Like, it's so confusing to me. Like, he just puts Larry the Cucumber in various different outfits, and then the Barbie logo over the top. I don't get it. I do not get it. Seriously, how the hell do I keep blowing smoke in my eye? So, like, the brim of the hat pushing it down? You know what else I could play that I haven't played in a minute is Oblivion. I haven't played that in a fat minute. Same with Skyrim. Need to clean out the ashtray again. But I don't know if any of these are cigars that some people want to finish. Oh, that's not. That's just a wrapper. Okay. So yeah, I can just dump this shit out then. Weird how Paramount Plus does that, considering that releasing Netflix episodes and titles doesn't hit the service until around 3 a.m. One day I even waited for one of them just to prove it. Oh yeah? Yeah, I think it was the brim of the hat pushing it into my eye. Huh. Okay, that's all it was. Although smoke can irritate my eyes. I remember the first time I ever went to Vegas as a kid. We were in this hotel slash casino that we were staying in, and the cigarette smoke really got to my eyes. I had a lot more fun going to Vegas as an adult than I did as a kid. Which, to be fair, we didn't really stay in Vegas as a kid. It was just a way on the way to Arizona. Yeah, definitely not the brim of the hat there. Ugh. It's because I'm getting close to the bottom of this thing. Huh. I'm gonna burn my fucking fingers here in a second. All of the alternate universe comments are also being counted as one vote, of course. As is Re's really his misspelled Boogie the Oily account because he misspelled oily. He put Ollie. He put OLLIE. It's OILY. What's up, Kiki? What's up? Did you want to go inside? Being good? Yeah? Just doing that head tilt thing every time I talk to her. You know, like dogs do when you're talking to them, like, hey, Kiki, being good? Yeah? Hey, what's up? You come over here, but do you not want to get pet? She's like moving her head down, so she doesn't want to get pet, I guess. I don't fucking. Kiki's a weird dog. She's very sparing with affection, but that's because she's an Akita. Huh. Been good? Did you want to go inside? No? You just want to come hang out? Okay. And that's the end of that chapter, I think. All right. All right. God damn it. Yeah, you want to go inside, don't you? Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this Red Eye Raw. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Doodles. End the stream, damn it.